Morning. Well, today I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you, it doesn't work. Astro DJ, aka Joe, has performed more than a miracle this morning, as far as I'm concerned. So, we've had this song before, and I do have it sometimes in private reads. It's Zippity Doo Dah, and it's the Bluebird. So I just woke up, went to put the coffee on before I started to read, and right there on the washing line was a blue tit, then another one, then two robins. Now if they aren't trying to tell us something today, I don't know what is. Somebody, it feels like, has woken up, and it's a beautiful day. The weight of the world is off their shoulders. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but a switch has gone off. They know what they're going to do, and it's a whole new fresh start. It's a brilliant energy, so let's hope that the read matches it. It's a very odd feeling, because my world isn't exactly perfect, but even I feel more positive this morning after that. So, let's see, shall we, what they want us to know. The 18 is about the moon and choosing a path, things becoming clear, no more confusion, and wisdom. So, we'll see, shall we? Yeah, two bluebirds and two robins just on the washing line looking at me. So I put some water out for them because I thought, well, maybe, because at first I thought, well, maybe they want something to eat, but there's plenty out there for them to eat. So then I realised it's been that hot, they maybe need a drink. So don't ignore the wildlife, don't ignore the animals, the birds and insects, because they have a lot to teach us. And I shall check out, well, I know what, they're both lucky signs, but I shall look at the animal totem and see what they've got to say. But I pretty much know it's all positive. How fantastic is that? So watch out if you've got a blue bird that lives near you. What sort of bird is the blue jays, blue tits, any blue bird. So blue and red means throat chakra, so being able to speak your truth. And red is your base chakra, it's being grounded, it's passion. So let's see what the 18's about. So positivity, clear mind, right path. There it is on the last pile. That's very unusual. So maybe it means we've reached a point. Let's see. Spirit ascending someone. This is the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger walking into your life. It doesn't have to be a love interest. It can be somebody you don't know that makes a positive influence on your life. Perhaps a fire sign child, or just someone with passion. There we are. We're wiser now. We're listening to our intuition. She's scrying. Can you see? She's using the white light of spirit and the bowl to see the future, knowing where a true path lies. Anything that you're about to begin will be built on firm foundations. There is love because of the rose, and that, like I said, if it's a message from spirit, can be one that you've put in a coffin or one that you've grown for a loved one. There is putting the last stone in place. It's built on firm foundations. It's teamwork. It's improvements in finances. Solidifying things. So anything that you just started will pay off within 3 years, including new businesses. Some of you may be finishing a university course and about to start on a new career, but it's massively positive. And someone has probably already done a year of that, because there's only 2 there, and they've made a decision about what they're going to do with what they've learnt. Judgment Day needs to take place. We need to raise things to the ground and begin again. A settlement of a long-standing problem, maybe a family issue, but it's death and birth. Can you see the skull and the egg? The phoenix rising. But we have to make ourselves vulnerable first. That's why they're naked, which is what happens in your dreams when you're naked. It's vulnerability. And the answer is yes. Go for it. Whatever it is, do it. Within 9 months, there may be a child being conceived or born, or a new, the birth of a new beginning. Absolutely beautiful. But this has to be settled first. The 20th is negative. So 2 days' time, if you've made the right decision, you must make the right decision. And I can't stress enough to watch Roland Legrand's Astrology for this period of time. Because we need equal give and take. We aren't going to be exploited anymore. 6 years, there will be equality. So something's entering your life to change it for the better. And within 6 years, you will have doubled the prosperity, which goes against everything that's going on at the minute. So Spirit wants you to believe and sever ties with things that no longer serve you. Settle this once and for all. Riches beyond your dreams, not just financial. Emotional prosperity. Beep beep, Roadrunner. The wily coyote never gets the best of the Roadrunner. Ace of Swords, cutting through the bullshit, getting to the point, speaking the truth. Success. 1 week. Yeah, there has been a betrayal or a passing, but now we're coming out of the mourning period. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger, and we know that the body is just a shell. The spirit lives on. It's an end to pain, physical and emotional. No communication. Possibly someone's been blocked. Possibly someone in uniform, a stubborn earth sign child. I think this is what we have to settle. The communication stopped. There's no check in the post. There's no gift in the mail. There's a lack of financially and fear for that. So maybe this is a bit risky, this new thing that you're taking on. And there is some fear, so you're putting it off until tomorrow. The 22 is negative. And love has left the building. So maybe that may have been the betrayal, or as when someone passes, grief is just the place where you have no physical form to give your love to. You have to learn to give it spiritually, in the 5D, telepathically. Justice will be served, and if there's any court cases, they will be served fairly. It's weighing things up, balance in your life, Libra energy, the lines and the marital home. And again, stubbornness. No apologies given. Hell will freeze over first. And that's possibly someone who's betrayed you is refusing to apologise. But there's fear because there's no communication. And someone is stuck in a dark place. So this has to be settled. Closure is needed. But this is the backstory. The original story is still the same. Something new is about to begin. And there will be fear. Just hope that none of you are too frightened to take that first step. Yeah. There is a severing of ties with someone, a bond. Family members, siblings, hands, arms, shoulders. Lack of communication. Again, somebody isn't talking to somebody. Twins, Gemini energy. The 6 or the 24, negative. But something is coming to light, and we've got that twice. By the light of the moon and the light of the sun. Sun and moon. So you look at your sun and moon stars readings for the month and the week. It's all obstacles are being removed from your path. It is probably travel, but most of all it is enlightenment. It has become very, very clear. So tomorrow, again, the rider, the person in uniform, the one with a darker complexion perhaps, the one with an old injury to the leg perhaps, the honey, the bees. It's those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. And it's hell will freeze over before there's an apology. Conflict and competition. Somebody doesn't want that competition. They're not interested in competing for anything. And neither should you be. What's yours will always be yours. You don't need to compete for it. Yeah. There's been a long period of time where there's no love, someone sacrificing themselves for ungrateful people, and they've begun to take on the energy of those people, and become selfish and something they're not. So you need to stop and put your boundaries in place. Say no when it's needed. Stop being a people pleaser, thinking it's going to get you what you want, because it won't. These people are selfish to the core. You're not. And you may be thinking that you can survive acting like they do, but it isn't going to work. Pisces energy, the number 12, negative. It's a limbo period. It's the prisoners, it's the poets, the mystics. And you have to accept. Say yes. Justice will be served. So, we've got a no there and a yes there. This is a no to unreasonable behaviour and anything against your true character. And then justice will be served and you will be able to say yes, but only after you've put your boundaries in place. You didn't plan for this, and you maybe have been distracted by external influences. Somebody here is definitely stuck. We've got it twice. Not walking away from the misery of the past. And Spirit want you to do that from the first row. They have said you've got to sever ties. So, I have to embrace my inner wild because it helps me to face these challenges. So, be you. You're already doing it to a certain extent. You felt this energy and you're knowing that you're doing things that you don't like about yourself. So now it's time to stop doing that, sever the ties, and live your life with integrity. And the moon is the soul, which we had in the first row. Is the moon, the high priestess. She knows everything, says very little, and has only positive energy coming in. She's been at the gates of hell. She knows what it looks like. She won't go there again. So, the name Teresa could be important. All things must come to the soul from its roots, where it is planted. What is your gut telling you? It's all about hidden messages. And what did I say about the bluebird and the robin? They're all hidden messages. This indicates fluctuations in your life because the moon changes every 2.5 days. And what did I say about the 20th? So 12 different moon combinations mean great variation. But the moon is the side we keep concealed. When the moon has many aspects or is the most elevated planet in the chart, it's considered to have a very strong influence. The lunar influence can be indicative of future fame, governing the masses, what is likely to be popular. At this time, you might have trouble controlling your emotions, and you may want to do things that are safe. So being stuck in limbo, sacrificing yourself, playing it safe. You are very sensitive and you must gauge any feelings before you enter a room or be with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others respond to you now. The arts and helping professions will also suit you. You would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counselling, so you may have to be there for someone, perhaps a sibling who's going through something. But you must also remember to sever ties if it's too draining for you. Be the helping hand, but don't be the crutch. It is also a good time to rely on your imagination and to pay attention to your dreams. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems, because something is being obscured, but it is coming to light today and tomorrow. Or you will see a glimpse of it. You may feel you've lost your direction or that you don't have all the information to go forward. There is much you are sensing, but you may hesitate to act. It may look as if it is difficult to cut through the fog and get to the real truth of any situation. Substance abuse may touch your life, but not necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. So it could be substance abuse, or it could be addictions to a way of life. Bad habits. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering or restrictive. Insecurities will rise and there will be feelings of paranoia. We love our moon though, she makes us feel safe, so someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. After all, the moon tells us to hang on oftentimes after we should have released things from our lives and just given up. But no, the moon chimes in, hang in there, you'll win sooner or later. It's important now not to accept these false images and pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, the moon card, deception is possible and things are cloudy right now. It's a good time to open your mind to visions as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition. Find your feminine side and bring out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds. And when you think of the moon, think mystery, birth and tribes, unanswered questions and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts will be strange, compelling and even familiar. So it could be, for those of you that like that story, an ex coming back. Any romance that starts now may be strange yet compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours, so pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely on your gut instinct. So go with your gut. I keep telling you, you're already doing it. So stop overthinking. Put your boundaries in place and keep doing what you're doing. 30. Keep moving forward step by step. Do not question things so much. You are on the right path. You're facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening and you're closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be and things are moving at the perfect speed. Even if it's a shit show and nothing's going right, it's because it's not meant to. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There's no rush. So, they're showing me, what do they used to call that guy? Kane. There's an Oriental themed Saturday afternoon show where I think he was supposed to be Oriental, but he looked more bloody American than that. Learning how to grasshopper, that one is learning how to funnel his vision and his power and not take notice of all the white noise surrounding him. So do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. There it is. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. Can't be even more promising for you, Kristen, can it? You've come a long way, and the foundations are steady. Now all that's needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that's just your ego comparing your rising to someone else's. Comparison is not your friend. So stay in your lane, water your own garden, and know that your time to bloom will come soon. You're already doing it, so keep doing it. Absolutely beautiful read. I know the backstory sounds a bit grim, but nothing worth having is easy. So, thanks for listening. I loved that. Bye.